to Sashoon Tarot. This pick a card reading is answering the question of what changes are coming towards you in your life. So I thought it was cute to use candy. So this is a ginger chew, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is a caramel. Pile number 3 is a Jolly Rancher. So go right into pile number 1. Burning the candle at both ends. I'm getting also that this is why like the wrapper is important. Like I feel like tugging, like literally tugging at both ends when I was shuffling you guys' cards. I kept getting a lot of anger, but I'm about to punch someone. Like the energy that I got was really volatile. Like you guys are pissed about something. I want to start with the tarot because that's what came out first when I was shuffling. So let's see, you guys got, okay, so you're angry at a person. Perhaps the communication is unstable, but yeah, with this Ace of Wands, it's anger. 4 of Cups, and then this is literally a blank, which is funny to me. I normally keep these in here, and when this comes up, if you booked me for a reading and something like this came up and it was still in the deck, it would be like end of the reading basically. But just with these 3 and also there being basically a fake card, like I'm getting communication problems. I also heard X, but I'm hearing this like weird issue of it's almost like someone has you in a web. I'm getting a web, like a web of lies, because with the 3 of Cups here, that's normally friends, fake people. This could be a third. I'm not really getting a third party situation, but it's like an interaction where there's 3 people, and the Ace of Wands energy here is definitely you. I heard plan of attack. Get your weapons. Kind of like, who are your enemies here? Like, do you guys feel, I'm also getting, do you guys feel alone? Whatever this social situation is, whoever these adversaries are, if you're having issues in a friend group or with a partner, I'm getting that this has caused you to feel alone or very isolated. But I'm hearing from Spirit, right, the fact that the question is what changes are coming in your life. This is a necessary change in terms of like you standing on your own, you asserting what you need to assert. But I'm really getting a feeling that like somebody is about to be mollywopped, and even the candy that you chose, like ginger is spicy. Not like for real if you can handle spices, but like it has some heat to it. So let's see what animal spirit is walking with you guys. The cat spirit in reverse. Claim your independence. What did I just say about you guys feeling alone? It's like the change that's coming into your life is a type of empowerment. And if you even think about cats, like, you know what I think it is? Okay, I was able, with the cat spirit card, and Spirit told me that, they were like, keep pulling the cards, you'll understand the story better. It's like you guys have a power, have an Ace of Wands energy, and like this ginger chew candy, you guys are kind of I'm getting an acquired taste. It's like you guys are independent, you walk your own path, you do what you want to do. And other people, I'm getting it's like other people get hung up on you or get hung up about things that you say or do, especially when you're mad. Like if you feel angry, you feel vindicated, or you're like assured about something, it's like other people don't know how to handle this shit. Like other people, I'm getting with this cat in reverse, other people like either try to get buck with you or feel some type of way about the fact that you're an independent person and you just kind of do your own thing. But what I'm getting is like whatever this excuse me, whatever this most recent situation has been, it's almost like you've been either holding back, pulling back. You're kind of like, with this Four of Cups here, it's like uncertainty. It's kind of like, maybe I shouldn't. No, sis, like, say what you need to say. There's a difference between like being peaceful and peaceable and like not asserting boundaries. And I'm getting with this, it's kind of like learning and walking the line between like, no, sometimes people really do just have you effed up, and you can respectfully be like, yo, what you're doing is disrespectful. Like, that's not the same thing as like starting an altercation. So these next cards that I have for you guys are Goddess cards. And when I was pulling the Goddess cards, they're supposed to be focused on people's ancestors. These are ancestral messages. So, yeah, I'm hearing there's a deep wound around the mother. That's the first thing that I got with this Kali Mata card. Perhaps your issues, I'm hearing, with fluctuation. Your issues with fluctuation, either in energy levels or your mood, right? In terms of your anger, like the way your temperament comes off for a lot of you. It has to do either with an early childhood wound relating to the mother. Also, perhaps your mother does not like cats. That's something I'm getting as well. I don't know why that's coming up, and that's coming up. But something that, like, especially with Kali Mata being here, and then we also have White Dada as well, sensitivity, right? Kali Mata, right, is a destroyer, right? Like, she wreaks havoc when she's angry, right? But Kali Mata, right, is an agent of chaos, because chaos is necessary. Sometimes you gotta fuck shit up. Sometimes you gotta black on these people. Sometimes you gotta be like, no, actually, this is a dub. This needs to be over. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not, no. Like, no is a full sentence. And I'm getting with you guys, it's like you're in the process of balancing these two energies, like this energy of Tara and this energy of Kali Ma, where you're kind of like, and that, for me, that's really what this Four of Cups is, where you're kind of like, you're having trouble letting go, right? Because the Four of Cups can be having trouble letting go of something, and it's definitely a relationship with this Genevieve card here. But like, what I'm supposed to let you know, and it's interesting that the message about the mother came up in terms of the Goddess card. It's supposed to be ancestral messages, but what I'm really kind of supposed to let you guys know is, it's like, you're allowed to be independent. You're allowed to be independent, and you being independent is not the same thing as you dominating other people, or you being unhealthy. Now, with this Dada and sensitivity card, I'm getting, for those of you that have unstable or fluctuating moods, you need to understand that this anger is divine, right? That's really what Kali Mata, we get to this understanding of this divine anger, this like cosmic rage. If I had to sum this up in a word, and that is a part of you being sensitive. If you are angry, it is because you are picking up on the energy around you, right? Because the anger is Mars energy, it's warrior energy, it's the energy of movement. So if you reach a point where you're angry, that means you need to move your energy, right? Like, thinking again, going back to this cat card, like the spirit of like the cat, it does what it wants, right? Cats are notorious for that. Especially in Western culture, where like a cat will just, I'm not trying to deal with you, bye sis, and the cat will leave. So coming to this love card, because I'm sure some of you are like, what's up with this love card? I'm getting, for a lot of you, I heard twin flame. Some of you might have been going back and forth with your twin flame, or on your expectations about your twin flame. That came up very strongly actually in my Scorpio new moon pick a card reading. So there was one pile that really came up. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to check that out, because that was a really strong love message. I also just did a What's Next in Love video So either of those videos will probably have messages, but I really got the Scorpio new moon video for some of you if you're in a twin flame situation. But in terms of how that correlates to this, I'm hearing a lot of you guys have reached a period, I'm getting a peace and closure in terms of this romantic relationship, these relationships and these cycles, and you're kind of understanding it's like if you want, I'm getting, yeah, lack of physical union for a lot of you guys in terms of a twin flame, and it's kind of like, for a lot of you, I'm getting it's kind of like you've accepted the fact that you have to be in alignment with your path, and you have to walk your own path in order to really get this person. And I'm getting you're almost like you're entering a new era of peace. If I had to say what change is really coming for you guys, it's being at peace. I'm hearing with the pain that you've experienced, like the pain that you've received. And as I say that, the last cards that we have for you guys are mudra cards. So we have the open heart, which that's adorable. Wholeness, wow, that's amazing. I haven't seen these cards yet. And the last card is trust, right? Wow, the trust card needs to go here, guys. So what I'm really picking up, in short, I mean, that kind of sums it up really, is, you know, you guys, I'm hearing, are entering a piece of, it's like you're getting closure on this situation, this heartbreak. For some of you, you know, early childhood trauma. For others of you, a romantic relationship, a friend group that you feel, you know, has wronged you. All of these changes are really to help you kind of become one with your own heart and really accept your own independence. And I'm getting really like trust yourself and your ability to understand what has happened to you and what is real, and walk in your own truth. So in a word, I would say, well, in a phrase, I'd say cosmic rage, clarity and truth. That these are the changes that are coming for you guys. Now, I'm supposed to, Spirit is guiding me to really hold these mudra cards up. So for those of you for whom this mudras are, they're like hand yoga, and the mantra that you can say with this is, I open my infinite heart and embrace my true nature. Wow. It's like double confirmation of what I was saying in terms of really just accepting your own feelings. They also wanted me to highlight this mudra as well. Wholeness. I'm perfect and whole exactly as I am. Yeah, wow. Like confirmations on confirmations. Also, these cards were supposed to be messages from elders. So I'm getting confirmation from the sort of elders in your line, in your ancestry, like the spiritual elders who look over your lineage, that it's sort of like you're on the right track, and you really are where you need to be. I rest in the knowledge of truth, trust, and support. This is the Chinmaya mudra. So yeah, getting a lot of very strong clarity about what is coming toward you. I'm also supposed to let someone here know, I am supposed to, Spirit has been leading me to making starseed content on this channel, like basically weekly pick a card messages from star systems. If that is something that resonates with you, but I'm getting there's people in this pile who need to, like, not even really just like, this is literally what I'm channeling. You need to subscribe so you can receive that content, because it's going to be very helpful for you as you're moving through this energy and this period of self-empowerment. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Shameless plug of my own channel. But yeah, that being said, if this message resonated with you, if you vibe with me, please come back and stick around. So thank you all. Ashe, y'all. Pile number 2. I'm hearing Walk It Like I Talk It by Migos, but at the same time, my foot just fell asleep. I also started like wiggling my fingers. Some of you guys are really talented artists. Really talented musicians. I'm getting a singer-songwriter. Some of you guys have started getting song lyrics in your head and you're like, what? Why are there song lyrics in my head? Write the songs. Just write them out. I'm also hearing playing games. I'm seeing someone playing chess. Also, I'm seeing someone playing chess. A lot of you guys are incredibly artistic, but you're also incredibly methodological. You like to think things out. You like to plan. You like to be analytical. But I'm seeing it's like this is actually a roadblock for you. This is an ability, this intellect that you have, this sharp mind is also a gift, but at times it blocks your creativity because you get, I'm hearing it's obsessive. I also heard mantra. Some of you guys, there's like a mantra, like a way of thinking that you need to, it's like there's one you need to incorporate and there's one you need to leave behind. You need to, I'm getting like very strong temperance energy. You need to temper the way your perspective, and I'm hearing it's like you need to figure out how to make your gifts work with each other instead of in opposition. I'm hearing also some of you guys have really strong dreams and goals around fame and money. Like some of you guys, it's like you just know, like some of you guys are destined for greatness or fame. And this is something that you just know. And if you are that person, that is true. But Spirit is taking you down a course and a journey and a path. And it's like for some of you guys, you're so mental, you're so intellectual. It's like you're in your own way. I'm literally seeing sword. I'm seeing almost angels and they have swords and they're fighting. So some of you guys might fight your angels. Some of you guys, your angels might have told you to do something or apply for something or wait you. Some of you guys might have very strong clairaudience or like have very strong like, telepathic energy or like just hear messages from Spirit. And sometimes you'll be like, I don't want to do that. And Spirit is like, can you let us lead? Take the lead. I'm getting it's like you don't want to surrender. Your mind is like it's almost like your mind is too powerful. But okay, that was a lot of channeling. I'm sure you guys are like, let's get to the cards. 3 of Wands, upright, okay. Princess of Swords in reverse. What did I say? You guys are over fucking thinkers. Princess of Wands in reverse. And wow, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, who are you guys talking to? There's something you guys need to, and the Hanged Man. Wow, also in reverse. Which the Hanged Man in reverse is clarifying. Oh, please don't turn this into a love reading because these 2 cards right here are a love reading. So there might be some changes coming into your love life. But let's focus on, some of you guys are like, ooh, love, hold up. Because this is what, these cards here, I'm hearing this is what Spirit wants you to focus on. This is a distraction. Not a distraction in the sense that this person is unimportant, but part of the change, actually, I'm hearing like separation of church and state. It's like, you're going to be focused more on these cards, which is seemingly more focused on careers, your goals, versus focusing on this person. So I will read this energy because if the cards are here, Spirit wants me to deliver that message to you. But this, the change, actually, that is coming towards you is you focusing on your own shit and your own business and kind of putting this like over here. So let's focus on these main cards. Some of you are like, girl, what? Really? You really think I'm capable of doing that? You are. That's the main change. But yeah, so again, it's clear as day. This is confirmation of everything that I channeled. And no, I don't look at my cards. And none of these cards flipped upright while I was shuffling. So 3 of Wands is the card of action, baby. And what did I say? Princess of Swords. You're an overthinker. You're in your head all the time. You're constantly like, and it's getting in your way because here's the thing. When the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, is upright, she's moving quickly and methodologically towards her goals. But y'all are in reverse, which means you're actually in your head too much to the point where it's like you're not able to walk with spirit because the Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands, right? So the Princess of Wands follows her spirit, she follows her soul, her intuition, and she just flows with fire, with heat and quickness, because the suit of Wands is the fastest suit, right? Straight towards the shit that she wants to do. So with both of these cards in reverse, this situation creates each other. So because your mind is overthinking, you're too in your head, you're too analytical, you're not able to follow your spirit and your intuition and actually make the dreams you want to happen. If both of these cards are upright, that means that you're in balance, okay? You're in balance, right? Your mind is like, okay, these are my analytics. Say, for example, you wanted to make a YouTube video. You're like, okay, I got the title, I got the thumbnail, got the paragraphs, I got all my tags, bet, right? But when you film the video, you're just vibing. You're just letting yourself shine. You're just letting yourself glow, okay? Some of you guys need to trust your own, I'm hearing light, emanation. Some of you guys, you radiate strong, powerful energy, and it's kind of like you're not in a space right now where you're really able to use it very well, or else we'd have queens on the board. I'm getting for some of you also, you're afraid of being a page. You're afraid of the fact that you're in a process of learning, and that's part of what's stagnating you. What I'm hearing is that spirit is like, allow yourself to be a page. Whatever this goal is, whatever this dream is, whatever this idea that's popped in your head, you're like, oh, I want to write a novel, but I've never even written a short story before. Maybe I need to start there. No, babe, just work on it. Instead, allow yourself to learn how to become a master at whatever this craft is you're doing through trial and error. Like, you can't be afraid of failure if you want to achieve success. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You cannot be afraid of failure if you want to achieve success, because you're never going to move. That's why you got a caramel, baby. It's all sticky up in here. It's like, a caramel, like, you want the sweet, right? But you don't want to deal with the fact it's going to get stuck in your teeth once you eat it, okay? You gotta dig it out. Okay. So before we deal with mans, because this is a man, before we deal with him, wow, I cannot make this up. Be generous of spirit, Lion in reverse. I'm hearing also, some of you feel as though someone has stolen your thunder. I'm getting a lot of especially with this card being right under the Princess of Wands, a lot of you guys, you're very regal, you're very assertive, you're very abundant people, right? But I'm getting, look at the look on this lion's face. He looks very contemplative, right? I mean, we also have a lot of green here. So for me, that can either indicate a blocked heart chakra, because this card also has a lot of green. Or I'm getting very Virgo energy. Some of you guys might have Lilith in Virgo, 12th house in Virgo, 11th house in Virgo, Moon in Virgo. Strong Virgo placement for y'all. Lilith in the sign of Virgo. Some of you guys are not, I'm picking up someone here is not familiar with Lilith. It's an asteroid in your birth chart that signifies kind of like your fears, your insecurities. It's a strong trauma placement in Western astrology. Some of you guys are curious about that. If you're curious about that, comment, and I might make more content on Lilith placements in the future, because it's interesting stuff. But anyway, back to this reading. It's you guys are too, again, we're getting too cerebral, right? And the lion is not a creature that is known for its intellect, which is very interesting. So here, what's important to note about you guys is you have this regal, natural sort of power, assertion, dominance, this natural lion energy, and you also have this mental clarity and this intellectual insight and capacity. And what spirit is asking you to do is, can you just allow yourself, I'm getting to roar or sing, like, can you allow yourself, I'm hearing to hunt, because that's really interesting as well, because this is a male lion and male lions don't hunt, but female lions actually are the hunters. Male lions, honestly, they rest, they sleep, they take naps, they vibe. Male lions don't actually do that much at all. So what I'm getting with that, as I'm talking about actual lions, lol, sometimes spirit leads me to a message by kind of having me talk about what that thing is in real life. That's also a part of shamanism as well. But I'm getting it's kind of like for some of you guys, there might be people who you perceive as either not being as talented as you, not having done as much work, or it's like those people just might not have the range that you have. And what spirit is kind of wanting you to focus on is like allowing yourself to just radiate that energy that you have and not holding yourself back. Like, don't be stagnant. Okay, so let's go to man's. And then we have so many other cards. It's like this reading actually just wound up being 2 readings. Lucky for y'all, I guess. But so let's get to the love. Let's get to the love issue. A lot of you guys have been going back and forth with a divine counterpart. And when I say divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, whatever resonates for you. Logistics, I don't care. This person is not ready for you. That's what I can say outright. And I'm not going to say you're not ready for this person. Also, for a lot of you guys, you have a telepathic link, and that telepathic link might have to do with music specifically. This person might, if you hear songs in your head, especially I'm hearing love, pop, rock, love songs. Especially if it's music that you don't normally listen to. If it's a genre of music that you don't really like or vibe with, and you randomly in your head, for some reason, there's like a punk song in your head or something, like that's the other person. There's someone who needs confirmation that they're not just going nuts thinking of weird songs. This person is not ready for you because this person is not yet in charge of their destiny, and you are mirroring this with your own stagnancy. That's what I'm supposed to let you know. With the King of Cups in reverse also, I'm getting it's kind of like this person, part of your journey is that you guys have reached a point where you're moving out of the energy of this person kind of coming in to save you. It's like for others of you, and some of you are like, girl, what? I never wanted that, right? But this person did. I'm channeling that for a period of time. This person wanted to come in and kind of rescue you from whatever. I'm getting, if this person has more money or wealth or status, resources than you, this person might have wanted to come in and kind of fix your life, fix your problems. Like, as you can see with this card, like, you know, Prince Charming energy, like knight on a horse vibes. And this person is kind of realizing that you don't really need them to do that, and that it's actually better for both of you. What will put you and your divine counterpart in alignment is you claiming this throne, this authority, and this destiny that spirit has claimed for you. So let's get your other cards. Because I did not expect the tarot cards to kind of turn into like career and then a love reading. I'm like, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. The tarot never goes really how you expect, guys. Especially my other readers will know that. So, ooh, okay. Ancestor messages. This is my Goddess Oracle card, and when I shuffled, Spirit guided me. These are symbolic messages from your ancestors. Past life. In reverse, Freya, be bold, and Goddess Lakshmi. These two cards are supposed to be upright. Okay, they said the reversals are of significance. Okay, they said the reversals are of significance. When I shuffled them, they came out upright. But they said if it's reversed, it's supposed to be reversed now. Yeah, so again, going back to these cards, what I was saying in terms of this twin flame journey. I see. I'm getting in the past, in a past life, in another iteration of self, you might have sacrificed a lot on behalf of your masculine, and spirit is kind of like know. Like we're kind of putting an end to that cycle. That might have also been why we got this energy of the lion, as well. Um, and that whole thing between lions where it's like it's actually the female lion who's out here going and doing everything, and male lion's just kind of chilling. Like cut, I'm getting like with this goddess Isis card, your ancestors are kind of like, I'm not saying wary of this person, but it's a bit sort of like there's karma and past life energy between you guys. And at this point in time, is your primary focus is on your own self-empowerment and your own liberation. And we see that kind of double confirmed with the Freya card here, where I'm getting for some of you also, some of you guys need to take a break from sexuality. Some of you guys need to, I'm getting, if not abstinence, it's kind of like learning to navigate your body independent of another person, learning to kind of play, be intimate, be sexual, celebrate your sensuality outside of another being. I'm getting a something else. Some of you guys might have experienced sexual violence at some point in your life, or in a past life, but I'm getting very strongly in this lifetime. And something that Spirit kind of wants you to work on and work through in this period of separation is healing, and working through that energy, because I'm getting this as a serious blockage for a lot of you in terms of your abundance as well, is your perception of yourself. I'm getting either for some of you just as a woman, as a feminine person. Maybe there's other trans people in this pile. I'm trans, and or just as a like a sexually or just otherwise empowered being, because we're getting a lot of oranges and yellows here. We're also getting multiple cats. Like look at how many cards that have cats on them we have in this reading. Those of you who are familiar with yoni, because Spirit said the yoni is important. If you're not familiar with the concept of yoni, the yoni is the spiritual animal. Yeah, a lot of you guys have tiger yoni or lion yoni, which is the spirit. I just saw the tiger, like it literally, I just saw it. It came at me. That's why I interrupted myself. But I'm hearing mongoose as well for some of you, which is a whole other conversation. And snake. There's some people here that have moon in Alisha Nakshatra. I heard Arudna as well. Those of you, if you're not familiar with nakshatras, you don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine. Maybe Google it, or contact me if you want to know more about that. But anyway, so to this part with these cats as well, I'm getting it's like Spirit wants you to play more with yourself, with your sexual energy, with your sense of, I'm hearing feminine empowerment for a lot of you. The change that's coming towards you is play. Especially also with this Lakshmi card, bright future in reverse. It's not that you don't have a bright future with this person. It's just that like your marriage to yourself is the change that is coming. A lot of you guys are marrying your own energy and really kind of figuring out who you are and how to go after what you want on your own terms. So this is kind of, it's like Spirit, the change is that you're actually focusing less on your love life and more on your inner love life, more on your own love of self. So let's get these last 3 cards for you guys, which is messages from the elders. That was the energy that Spirit, that's what they said when I was shuffling. They said these are, ask for messages from the elders. They want me, for you guys especially, to explain the difference between elders and normal ancestors. So a normal ancestor is kind of like a person in your immediate lineage who kind of walks with you. So that could be like a grandma or like a great grandma. But the elders, the way that they explained it, are kind of like still ancestors to an extent, but they specifically focus on your spiritual development. And I got also, it's like the evolution of the lineage. So they're mostly focused on like, is your lineage in alignment with what they need to be doing? They kind of oversee, I heard, council of elders. That's how they're explaining it. This is a new download for me as well. So I apologize if I'm explaining it kind of weird, but here we got the Union card. Wow, hilarious. Like quadruple confirmation. And here we have giving as well. So again, this is further confirmation I'm getting from Spirit and the elders. For some of you, I'm getting Indigenous or Native American people. There might be rituals you have around corn. I'm seeing corn. So for me, corn is about nourishment, longevity. It's a good offering. Some of you guys might want to offer your ancestors corn if you come from a culture where that is a normal practice. But the thing I'm getting with corn, and we just had Thanksgiving in America, which is where I am from. But yes, this kind of spirit of generosity and outpouring, you know, you come from a lineage and a lot of people were being generous towards others is important. But Spirit is calling on you to kind of give to yourself, really give yourself that nourishment, give yourself that time. Again, come into union with who you really are. I allow a greater bond and connection to emerge. Assist in intimacy, connection, and balance. Some of you guys, okay, so this is a mudra, which is hand yoga. Some of you guys, I'm going to tell you what to do. Do this mudra, do this hand motion, and put it on your stomach close to your cervix, which is like basically like the line, like your pant line, but try to put it as close to like where your sacral chakra is as possible. And I want you to call on your ancestors, okay? That's something. I'm gonna hold it a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm hearing for some of you, you're like, that's a weird hand motion. Just practice it. Look, see, you can do it. Also, when I did it myself, it kind of looks like a butterfly. So I'm getting for some of you this butterfly, this transformation. The last mudra card that you guys got is potential. I awaken the highest potential within and open to my highest truth. Equanimity, illumination, unification. Again, we have confirmation of a union. So yeah, what I'm really supposed to let you guys know is that the change that's coming towards you guys, I'm getting, again, peace and empowerment. And it's funny because the first pile also got empowerment, but it was about anger. This is about empowerment in terms of, I'm hearing legacy building, so legacy for you guys, and really allowing yourself to enjoy, and really I'm getting like fall in love with yourself. Be enamored with the person that you're becoming, because the person that you're becoming, I'm getting, is perfect. Like the person you're becoming is perfect and is exactly who you're supposed to be. So let it out. Like, let yourself roar. Come into union with your highest self. Like, that's another thing. You can be your highest self on earth. And that's something that I feel like Spirit wants you guys to focus on. So thank you, pile 2. We're going to close with last but certainly not least, pile number 3. Oh my God. Pile number 3. With this Jolly Rancher candy, the first thing I heard was goblin, green goblin. Some of you guys are writers. Some of you guys might be into comics, movies, TV shows, cinema, movies. Someone just took a film class, screenwriting. Some of you guys, I'm hearing that song by Eminem, the Lose Yourself. There we go, Lose Yourself. Yeah, you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. But I'm also here. I heard Adderall. I heard addiction issues, and I heard Adderall. Someone here. I know some of you are like, what? That is a whole bunch of different messages. I'm gonna make it all come together. Hard candy, yeah. So some of you guys are creatives, writers. There's some type of movie, comic book, some type of cinema, some type of idea. And a lot of you guys, I'm hearing, are obsessive or have addiction issues. And for some of you guys, I'm hearing it's like part of the blockage that you have is that you don't want to let go. It's like some of you guys are, your worst fear is that you'll lose control of the situation. I'm getting also hiding. There's a lot of hiding, especially with this, like, the other two piles, right? The type of candy it is, they're in wrappers, right? But you can see it, right? You can still see what's inside. This is the only thing where you can't see it at all. So one of the other things that I got is, who are you, pile 3? Do you really know who you are? And that might be what the change is, right? The change, needs to go here. The change might be you finding out. So that was not the question. I asked what changes are coming towards you, but let's find out who you are. Also, someone here has ADHD. It might be avoiding taking ADHD meds, and it might be a good idea. I'm not a doctor. Consult your mental health professionals, but it might be a good idea. The moon card. Yeah, literally, what did I just say? Who are you, pile 3? The moon card. You don't really know. You don't really know the answer to that question. There's a lot of confusion happening. The Prince of Swords. The 10 of Swords, okay. Got really serious. And the 7 of Cups in reverse. And the King of Swords. And okay, so first of all, top to... Okay, I heard, who are you? Very loudly channeled. And then I heard, remember who you are. I heard you were a priest. I heard a priest. You are a priest. Okay. Some of you guys might have very strong healing abilities. Yeah, with this 10 of Swords. And some of you guys are like, how are you, some of you guys actually, I'm getting, you get it. Some of you guys are like, no, that makes sense with the 10 of Swords, right? The 10 of Swords card is a person who's just at their wit's end. They're at the end of the line. It's normally depicted as a person who's literally full of swords, like they just got murdered. And sorry, I'm getting a really serious download right now, and it doesn't fully make sense to me, and it's freaking me out a little bit, so I'm kind of pushing it back. And that might also be what you guys do. Some of you guys have very powerful healing gifts. Some of you guys might avoid it. For some of you guys, part of your healing is your artistry. Now, what's interesting is I'm not getting any cards on that right now. It's like, for a lot of you guys, there's an innovation to a field. I'm getting, for some of you, cinematography, media. I'm also getting tech design, computer design. For some of you, there's an innovation to a field that you will create. You're gonna do something that changes the way that other people think about the way something should be done. But you're not there yet. You're not there yet with this King of Swords in reverse. You're not there yet. But it's like you're in the process right now of figuring out how to get there. So it's like you're in it, because here it's funny. It's like we have the Prince of Swords and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. So it's like on the other side, of this change, of this moon energy, which the moon card in tarot, if you're unfamiliar, symbolizes confusion. Like, you don't, everything is not revealed. And part of the issue you're having is that you're in your head about it. It's like moon card next to the Prince of Swords upright. You're in your head trying to figure out, okay, what the hell is this thing I'm working on? Like, what the hell is this movie? What the hell is this script? What is this technology I'm working on? Right? But I'm supposed to let you know, part of the reason why is that you haven't committed. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, right, you have a commitment issue, and you also have some addiction problems here. Like, look at this grody water in all these cups. No offense, I'm not dragging anyone, okay? I come from a family with a lot of people who have experienced that, and I have my own, not substance use issues, but like overindulgence, right? So, but with the Seven of Cups in reverse here, what Spirit is letting me know, right? The Seven of Cups is like the ultimate card in tarot of indecision. So you guys have to decide to commit to this project before you can become the King of Swords, before you can move out of this, I don't really know what's going on energy too. All right, you know what? I'm going to claim it. I'm going to say, look, I'm going to write the book. Look, I'm going to write the script. Whatever I have to do to make it happen, I'm going to make it happen. Whoever I need to talk to, some of you guys, there's someone you need to talk to, and it's been paused. Okay, so there's two strong messages that I'm getting here from the tarot. Number one is that there's a gift, there's a boon, there's an innovation that you will bring to a field. I'm getting either of study, of communication technology, cinema, photography, something involving cameras. There's something involving technology involved with this innovation that you're bringing to the field. And for some of you, part of the issue is that you haven't decided to commit to it. The other issue as well, though, at the same time, is that this is divinely orchestrated, because some of you have a lot of serious baggage that you need to heal from. Like, I'm getting also past life karma for some of you as well. So there's that kind of multiple layers of Spirit is kind of at the same time, even though you do need to stop. Some of you guys, you need to spend less time on your phone. You need to stop drinking as much coffee, you know, like these are examples. I'm not getting strong addiction issues for most of you. Some of you, it is gambling. Or if not, like gambling is in like you're going to the casino. Kind of hard to go to a casino in a pandemic, sis. But if it's not like gambling, it's like you make risky decisions sometimes. Sometimes you make calls that, like your judgment calls that are a little erratic. So Spirit is kind of asking you to claim your destiny, claim this thing. And at the same time, it hasn't manifested yet, because you actually do need time to work through these deeper the issues that this moon card and this 10 of Swords represent. You need to work through that shit. Like Spirit basically said, pause. Okay, there's a mission you have. There's a mission that we've entrusted you with. But you gotta get this bullshit out the way first, right? Others of you, it's like you need to claim your destiny as a healer. Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Okay, so I'm supposed to tell you guys. Also, this reduces as 5, which is 5 is the number of change. So that's confirmation on confirmation. So the animal spirit walking with you guys right now is the chameleon spirit. So again, like I said, innovation. Because the chameleon, and some of you are like, what? That doesn't make sense, right? The chameleon has the ability to become like everyone else, right? But because the chameleon has the ability to constantly change, right, and innovate, the chameleon is the only creature and the only person who has that ability, right? The chameleon has the ability, I'm hearing synergy, to synthesize, to take. Okay, that animal is this color, this one is this color, this one is this color, and the chameleon is the one who has the ability to bring all those things together, right? So that's the energy I'm getting from you guys. You're able to pull from all of these different areas and all these different arenas, actually, even with the Seven of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups energy for you is a gift. Some of you guys, you have multiple talents, multiple ideas, multiple masteries is what I'm getting. You have these multiple areas that you're in control of, and we see this also with the Prince of Swords card. See, we got the big guy, right? But we got these three little guys, and they're all carrying their own weight too. So you're actually able, this is all channeled right now, to pull all of these things together and make something new, actually, with this chameleon energy, right? But some of you guys at the same time are using this ability to escape. Some of you guys are becoming like chameleon in the sense of like muting. I'm getting muting. I'm hearing also mutated. Someone here is really in a comic book, something to do with mutants. Like, you trying to work for Marvel or something, bro? I don't know, dog. But someone here is a writer. Someone here is a writer. Like, whoa. Let's keep, they want me to do these cards first. They want me to do these cards first, and it's interesting because this is the only deck. Pick two. I'm supposed to split them, and then two of them are for one group and two of them are for another group. So pick two. Cool. Pause the video. Okay. So this is how Spirit has broken it up. So mini pile number one. Ooh. Okay. Don't let jealousy stop you from shining your light. That's the first message that I picked up for mini group number one. People who have tried to block you from receiving your abundance were meant to activate your spiritual fire. That's what I'm supposed to let you know. You will heal from these people, from these from this, I'm hearing like turbulence, this deterrence, but I'm really getting strongly with this pile. The thing that you're healing from, this ten of swords, is somebody stabbed you in the back. Somebody stabbed you in the back for real. Like someone really, you feel like, yo, you really got me fucked up. Like someone showed you their true colors. Someone showed you their true colors and you really weren't expecting it, and it threw you off. It threw off your flow, right? But what I'm supposed to let you know, because these cards are the elder cards. Your elders, I'm hearing, protected you. Your elders, if in separating from this person, because I'm getting for a lot of you, your post, that aftermath, what Spirit is letting you know that your ancestors have protected this gift. Whatever this thing is that you are supposed to do, that you are supposed to inherit, that is your birthright, this innovation that you bring to the table, no one is going to be able to copy you. Can't know. And I'm supposed to let you know they don't have the range, right? The way that you think, right? Because here, even in your tarot cards, almost all of your cards, they're mostly swords. The way that you think, the way your mind works, you are the person who has the ability to weave everything together. If somebody thinks they stole an idea for you, or somebody thinks they jacked your shit, they ain't jacked nothing, because they don't have the range to pull it off the way that you would pull it off. That's what I'm supposed to assure you. If some of you guys are worried about like interference or like a backstabber, a betrayer, oh no, sis, ain't nobody got nothing on you. I activate and awaken my inner treasures. What did I say, dog? Like, nah, these people can't hustle you. These people can't hustle you. I'm supposed to let you know it's not too late. Somebody here also needs to go back to school. It's not too late. That's what I'm supposed to let you know. It's not too late for you to go back to school. That might be the change you need to make. Now, group number two, I'm getting a much quieter energy. From you guys are pensive. I'm hearing pensive. So let's see what these cards are. Balance and receptivity. Wow. A lot of you guys are a very gentle soul, very methodological. Look at both of these. I'm hearing for some of you, there's something you need to let go of. I'm sorry to let you know. If you had a breakup recently, if you had a relationship that you perceive as failing, there's someone you're in the process of letting go. And it's like you're trying to be as gentle about this as possible. And it's almost like your elders, they want you to balance it out. Is this person being as gentle as you are? They want it to be equal. They want it to be even. Because if this person really has done you dirty and effed you over, you don't have to make yourself small for other people. You don't have to I'm hearing for some of you, even though this is a crown chakra mudra, you're blocking your throat chakra because you're not saying what you really need to say. You really need to say, look, these are my boundaries. This is what I need out of this situation, out of this relationship, out of this opportunity, out of this outcome. Some of you guys need to work on speaking your truth more. Some of you guys, the chameleon energy is that you're hiding. And that was another thing that I picked up. Some of you guys are brilliant. I'm seeing it's this gorgeous light coming out of a flower. Like some of you guys, you're so talented and it's like you hide yourself. And for a lot of you, you hide yourself because you're protective. A lot of you guys with this receptivity card, this made me think of a person who's pregnant. I'm not seeing that nobody's pregnant in this pile, okay? We ain't even brought up love, really. So I'm not seeing no babies happening in your future. Okay, let me clarify that. But when I mean pregnant with an idea, with a vision, a concept, and a lot of you guys, you're very protective of it. What I'm supposed to let you know is spirit will guard and protect this thing for you, but you have to bring it into the world. Okay, you have to bring it out. You have to heal your unhealthy relationship with being hidden. Okay, you have to balance. You have to balance being hidden with being seen. You have to balance being the moon with being the sun. You're allowed to be discreet, right? But if you're trying to achieve fame, if you're trying to achieve recognition, if you're trying to achieve a movie deal or a comic, get a book published, you have to be in the public eye in order to do that. It's part of the issue with this chameleon. There's a contradiction in what you're asking for. You're asking for a blessing and a miracle, but you have to be seen in order to receive it. So we have 3 more cards, which are ancestor messages. Ooh, Ma'at in reverse, Rhiannon in reverse, medicine woman. Some of you guys are powerful healers. Like, I'm talking world-class healers. Like, there's someone here, there's a spiritual business, there's a company, you're going to be a millionaire. You're going to make buku money off of this shit. Like, there's things that you can do, things that you can see, things that you can manifest that can't nobody on this earth really do it like you can do it. And it's not that you don't know. With this sorcerer's card, you're aware. You're just hiding. Like, you're literally just hiding. But I'm also supposed to let you know, it's like spirit almost has cloaked you. Like, spirit is protecting your gifts, your ideas. Spirit is protecting your abundance while you come out of this hole or this darkness. It's like spirit is like, we're going to keep you here until you're ready to walk this path. So again, I'm supposed to, there's people in this path who really need reassurance that whatever they're up to in their lab or in their room or on their laptop, ain't nobody going to steal that shit. Nah, boo. It's on lock. Okay. With this justice card in reverse, though, I'm supposed to let you know that there's an injustice you're doing yourself here. Because for some of you, the change that's coming is that it's going to come soon. So you really have to be ready to let go. Like, look, I'm going to do it with you, actually. Spirit, we're going to, for pile number 3, we are casting, we are setting the intention For pile number 3, to unleash their true form and reveal themselves to the world. I ask you, Spirit, to allow pile number 3 to embrace the changes that they need to make in order to expose and show themselves for who and what they truly are. Ashe, y'all. Ashe. We gonna shine this light, pile 3. That's the change that's coming. Spirit wants you to know. There's some blessings coming for your ass, and you're gonna receive them. Okay? You gotta be naked. Okay? You gotta take the wrapper off. Okay. Well, that's the end of you guys' reading. Thanks so much. I also heard for some of you, call your doctor. Call your doctor. That was a final message. I don't know what that's about. Take what resonates. Also, if any of these readings resonate with you, leave a comment in the description. Also, if you need a personal reading, private issues. But okay, y'all, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. If you're still here at the end, I set an intention with pile 3 to allow Spirit to kind of work its magic and really allow people in pile 3 to let themselves be seen. So for all my piles, I thank you, Spirit, for these messages, and I ask that you allow everyone to, with ease and grace and clarity, receive that which is meant for them. Ashe, y'all. Thank you.